when you tear up my horizon.
All right, everybody. Welcome back for another edition of some Monday Night Valorant here at the Valorant Draft Circuit. Got some hot apprentice action for you tonight between the Fragging Frogs and Yahtzee here of both the Party Animals and L7. Joining me on the desk tonight is Grimmy with the Hemi, #bang.
What's up, BDC? It's good to be back on the caster desk, joined by Striker. It's a once a year event, but I look forward to it every time, and I look forward to some exciting Valorant, a lot of playoff potential and playoff scenarios playing out here tonight, based on the results of this match. So it'll be some exciting stuff here.
Yeah, absolutely. L7 here, still fighting for that potential for that one seat, trying to wrestle it away from High Tide. Where PA currently on the outside looking in, but still with a very real shot here at that at least minimum 6 seed here with just 2 match days left, including this one.
Yeah, it'll be exciting to see how this plays out. There's multiple scenarios that there's a way this could play out. Maybe we can break some of those down here later in between matches potentially. Yeah, I'll be really excited to see how PA responds. They made some roster changes later in the season, a pretty crucial point, and they're fighting to get into playoffs. 2-0 or 1-1 would be really big for them here as far as their chances of making it in. So without further ado, I think we're probably getting close here to going into picks and bans for maps here. So
yeah,
I'll be excited to see what maps we play here. Will we see a fracture? We got to see one last time I was casting, potentially with you, Striker.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I think Fracture, I feel like the more it's in ranked, the more likely it is to be played. Immediate split ban here.
It's so tragic. That's one of my favorite maps in the entire game, I think. And it's been one of those ones that's been pretty tried and true throughout the history of Valorant itself, only coming out of the pool for a short period of time.
But I think it makes
little
sense.
Changes.
Makes sense as an L7 ban to me, given I think like what the agent pool they have kind of elected and favored.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I know L7 has very much a certain style of Valorant that they like to play.
Yeah,
I'm kind of curious to see what PA is okay with allowing them to play and not allowing them to play. Obviously, L7 quite a remarkable record, and still fighting for the #1 seed. So I'll be curious to see here what we see with the Pearl ban.
Yeah, Haven banned by PA, and that makes a ton of sense given how strong L7 has been on that map classically. And Pearl banned by L7, and Abyss banned by PA.
Fracture's still up.
Fracture still on the table.
It might happen here.
Or they're just playing Fracture Chicken.
Yeah, I feel like it could just be like a GA that no one wants to play Fracture, because that's how it feels, at least in expert tier a lot of the time. There's a couple here and there.
It's like some combination of like Abyss or Fracture that just like most teams just don't want to play, so.
Yeah, I think we played 2 Abyss games the entire season, and then potentially after that it started getting banned against my team in expert. But I think it's not necessarily maybe our level of play, but more so people just don't really like the map. It really kind of had bad mojo around it, and just like the community as a whole seemed like they didn't really care for that map. So
yeah, slow rotates, but we do have our first pick here. PA is selecting Lotus, the other 3-site map here. Map that kind of, despite being another 3-site map, does play a little bit different from Haven, more attacker-sided. The rotating doors and the breakable door allowing for interesting rotational paths.
I anticipate we'll see a bind pick here potentially. I think L7's played this map quite a bit. Oh, the Fracture.
Oh, they got the Fracture.
Okay. This will be interesting to see. That's really on Fracture. There's a lot of quick rotates, a lot of different orbs up for contention. It'll really kind of be down to whichever team can really fight for that space and get the orbs. I think we'll probably take that one.
Interesting choice here. Bile7 electing to start defense on Lotus, which I feel like is a pretty attacker-sided map, and I know personally I just prefer to start the favored side. Just try to get as many rounds as I can.
Yeah,
Try to
I
build
mean, I
that momentum.
respect it, you know, and PA's going for attack on Fracture. Really not a difference in sides there. I really feel like on offense you almost kind of played defensively on Fracture. It's really an odd map compared to the rest of the way the other ones play. But
Yeah.
I do like the defense start on Lotus, I will say. I mean, I'm a strong proponent of it. We did it all year in Expert on PA Expert. So I think that if you're confident in your defense, then you can get some confidence rolling into your attack half potentially too.
For sure. I mean, and L7 does have two very strong like defensive core players in Papa Tweak and Cell Taco, both like pretty vaunted defensive players. And Papa Tweak on that Sentinel role most of the time, and Cell playing that generally that Astra controller of choice.
I'll be kind of curious to see which Sentinel Pamilio and Papa Tweak decide to lock in on Fracture. There's so many different options I feel like with that map, and I feel like based on the comp it can really dictate the success that you have just because there's so much space to hold.
Lotus almost has 3 viable Sentinels at this point too, and then like 2
Yeah,
ones
Vice
that are like half viable. Like Vice has become so good, but it doesn't mean that, you know, Cypher and KJ both still have, I think, a ton of viability on the map. And then if you want to be a bully, Chamber kind of works if you are willing to take those aggressive defensive fights.
Yeah, no, I totally agree there. I think that Vice, there's like compared to the other Sentinels, I feel like there's a really bad way you can play it, or versus like a really good way you can play it. And if you can play Vice correctly, then you can make Lotus just a total just nightmare trying to attack whatever site that Vice particular decides to wall and lock down.
Yeah, I've become pretty Vice build these last couple of weeks.
I think that's like a lot of VCT, you know, a lot of VCT kind of rubbing off on the community as a whole.
You see some setups. They also just have a very fun kit. It's one of the less affected kits by Teo as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say Teo.
There's a ton currently.
Teo has changed this meta totally. So we are loading in here for 8th select on Lotus here. I'll be excited to see, you know, what the team comps are looking like here. You know, will we see, you know, the Teo and Breach, or it looks like we might have a Vice here potentially, which will be exciting to see that in action. Really strange to see the retired god hovering Viper here, but we're going for it here. The I guess they do have a flash, but it'll be on the
yeah, you got the Vice flash and the Omen blind, but I think, you know, there've been plenty of like flashless comps have been played here before on Lotus across the time. So just I think sometimes the way these angles works, just the flashes just aren't as strong as you like initially think. Fade, you know, probably the info getter of choice on this map.
Yeah, no, Fade's really really solid. I mean, you can play it with you can play that Fade Eye on Door over on A site, and you can spam with an Odin. I mean, you can do the same thing with Sova. Like, there's a lot of different lineups, but I will say that I really do like the Fade and Raise push potential, just because you can lock down Rubble control pretty easily without a lot being able to be fought for. And if and especially now that they don't have an Omen on the other team, you can't really TP across, and there's not really a good way to get across, so you kind of have to just give up that space to the other team.
Yeah, that's interesting to see. I mean, we do have this Phoenix, which, I mean, like, I think Phoenix is just going to come down to how well do they put orbs on this character. Like, getting orbs on Phoenix is what kind of grants Phoenix its power here. But I do, you know, Papa Tweak on his signature KJ at this point. Lyler kind of on the signature Breach. You know, I thought we might get the Breach battle, but God mixing up, going for this kind of double controller comp, I think is still super viable. And Cell Taco on the Astra. Astra with 5 stars. Just like, there's no really bad map for that agent now. She can be played pretty much anywhere.
I totally agree. It looks like L7's potentially taking a guess here on A site, and it looks like PA potentially is looking to maybe try to take some space C here. So
yeah,
could have some early contact for this KJ.
Yeah, O'Malley and the missiles are immediately ripped away here, but Paragon potentially trying to work a lurk here with the wall. Orb will be immediately farmed onto the Raze. Trying to take control. Spike though, not yet committed. Kind of working a work flash here. The flash, I think, does tag at least one person there, so they do know there is some B presence. 3 players kind of holding it right now. 3 players over to C. Retired God on that Viper, still working this Lark. Could potentially run into Zekker here. They're just a shoulder check away from finding each other. Rotate is now coming all the way over to A. Zekker should hear this. A does come in. Oh, Zekker gets that first kill. Byzantine, though, does trade it right back. 4 versus 4 now. Rotates are coming in. Frenzy now in the hands of Yeston. Run right through. Smokes being deployed. Familia working that hard flank immediately here.
Those were contact backside with the eye.
Oh, the last pack comes in and finds 2 from Yeston. 2 big openers. Now making it a 4v2 in the hands of the attackers. Taco, Frenzy versus Frenzy battle potentially on the order of the day. Round
Yeah,
taking
this is
a
going to
bit
be a
of
tough
lull here.
retake here.
Flash doesn't see anyone, but just again, this is not Frenzy range though. Emilio will be holding down Saul, having to rotate. Popweek does jump on site. The bullet trying to mask the drop. Does grab that ghost now in hand, but swings into the sheriff, and Nova will collect it. All on Taco in a 1 versus 4. Gets 1, but has to reload. Justin looking for their 3, but they also have to reload. Byzantine will come around and clean it up with the classic. First round. Now going to the Fragging Frogs.
Yeah, I mean, that was just a really well-played round there. I mean, the Fragging Frogs waited out that kind of initial push. Paco was able to work up into some space without Zekker knowing that they were there. Zekker heard the footsteps swung, did happen to kill the retired god, but was quickly traded, and then they slammed sight, and there was just no one home to really defend that. So, great round there.
Yeah, really strong entry there from Yeston to get the 2 players playing back side, but now, see how they handle this. Bit of a gamble here on A, trying to farm that orb onto easy money on that Phoenix. Tired God is going to force that light armor. Let him Phantom. Trying to work their way through. Last packing on site now is Yeston. Let's see anyone. Papa Tweak is playing off. We're going to be into a 5 versus 5 retake. 2 players are working the flank, but they will run into that wall. But yes, and Retired are somewhat aware of it right now. Door being open, flash comes in. Retired God does clean Liler up there. 4-5. Damage up. Top Tweak does get Nova. Byzantine gets Zekker. Retired gets easy money. Papa Tweak with the classic hand, trying to find some damage with the free gun. But it's just getting spammed down right now.
1 enemy remaining.
Byzantine gets Papa Tweak. The classic of Taco claims Familio, but Yeston was there to finally trade it out. Decent damage done. There'll be some armor rebuys, but still going to be a powerful bonus with these 2 Phantoms brought into the next round.
Yeah, I mean, not a lot to complain about if you're PE there. I feel like you gotta be pretty happy with that. I mean, you lost the Sheriff on 1 player, potentially, and Familio thinking about buying another gun into this round, but I think we'll elect to go with the Sheriff. But, you know, looking really solid. Those 2 Phantoms are very dangerous here, and if they can get a pick and get a gun in somebody else's hands, then, you know, it's a very winnable situation for them there. So good take and good round there.
Yep, stuns coming in. Taking this aggressive, not throwing a lot of use, but not taking a ton of space rebel. They will get the orb though, and rotate out. Gonna have to play into the KJ setup here on C. The dog prowler doesn't find anyone. Nate's ringing in, trying to clear that backside stage. They're playing kind of a soft off coverage. They spam into the crossfire. Zekker brings down Yeston on the entry. Retired though does collect Liler though. That's that A lurk. Door will be open. Familia working their way on through. They do get on site now. Byzantine will get the spike down. Papa Tweak though will collect Familio. Swinging on through, but Nova with the ghost will find one back. Missiles ringing in. They're both so low. 2 so on
Retired
site.
God does have a Phantom still though.
Yep, and all the health. That's the first spike. Flashes on through. Gets 1, gets 2. And Zekker will also find it 1. 3 alive, but a good amount of damage here. But the first round on the board for L7.
Yeah, it looks like L7 is very content with trying to fight for that orb space, but not too much more there. Could potentially have been because they know that there are 2 Phantoms aboard on the side of PA, and maybe not wanting to lose their Vandals and their gun situation right off of the start of the round here. But pretty damaging round. I mean, overall, I mean, took 2 guns and some shield away from the side of L7 from PA there. So can't be too disappointed with that, and put yourselves in a pretty good position to win this round potentially here.
Yeah, but 4 rifles still are up for our defenders with just the 1 stinger. Ult economy wise, we do have the run it back, but Justin will get the showstopper here with this orb. So 2 really powerful duelist ults now on the board. No one really content. Not a lot of space taken by either side. Lurks beginning to develop here mid and A side. Content
Yeah,
not
it looks like
going to see.
they're very concerned about this retired god Lurk, and they're really holding that space there. So you know, you can see the impact of the Lurk coming out early here.
Now they're playing that rat corner with that. Position is revealed. Gonna start getting spammed. Does stun and flash out. Here comes the run it back from Easy Money. Storming on through. Oh, but the great nade will clean that up. Flash will let Liler get out there. Just util being traded currently. Trying to molly off that broken. Trying to clear space still. All 5 players here on A trying to work their way in deeper. While will be deployed, trying to work their way in.
30 seconds left.
Committing to a B hit here. Justin will find Liler for the opening pick of the round with only 20 seconds left. Flash comes out from Easy Money, who gets 1, but can I get another? Traded back by Byzantine, but Saltaco trades back onto Byzantine. Justin though gets Zekker. Papa Tweak gets another though. Onto Justin. It's all on the retired god who gets 1. 10 seconds left. Taco versus retired. Taco wins it out.
Yeah, a chaotic round there. Maybe a bit of a misstep there from PA. Potentially, I think you continue on with your A push there when you have taken all that space, but force the issue. Ray's ult comes out and gets the kill, and they decide to push there and split B. And you know, just losing some gunfights there. So, you know, solid round there by L7 holding their ground and being disciplined, and you know, paid off for them.
Yeah, both sides. Couple rifles here, couple guardians, 2 sheriffs. That's 4 rifles, and Liler though does have the judge. Zekker immediately finds retired, taking an aggressive angle here. Easy Money taking a lot of space. They have this now round elected to fight, but now they're going back, grabbing that orb, but they have taken control here of that rubble space. Liler playing close with this judge. All 4 players, 3 players here are kind of slow. Zekker does take the first contact, kind of baiting. Swing on in is Justin. Walks right into the judge. He gets brought low by Liler. And does will just get out now. Still being held by 2 other players. Now just 3 players here. The fake TP comes in. Eye comes in. Oh, great eye. Pluno gets the first, but Easy Money gets Byzantine. Here comes the flash, but it's not enough. Pluno spams him down. 3 versus 2. Those will be some rifles potentially recovered. 1 rifle. Still Pluno with the Guardian here.
I like this play here by Papa Tweak here. Getting a lot of info. Very aware that they're coming here.
Well, the flash does tag him though. But they're just going to leave, not wanting to walk into that. Potentially going back to A here, which was just deemed clear. Trying to slow it down, but only 30 seconds left.
30 seconds left.
Zekker trying to be peeking this, but only 25 HP. Does take that first contact. We'll get out. Does have missiles and the ultimate to delay though. Trying to swing on through. 3 versus 2. Missiles do come in. No, will be able to get the plant down though.
10 seconds left.
Here comes the ult. We'll clear that front sight. Knows they're most likely now in tree. Time ticking now down. The retake need to happen. Papa Tweak ready for this potential backstab here. Pops the door. So maybe just trying to get him to look different directions. Take the fight.
Last player standing.
Zekker. Oh no, the vice wall. Almost made it to the plant. The defuse safe. The Papa will clean it up regardless.
Yeah, I mean, overall a really good eco there. I mean, L7 hasn't had a chance to really fully recover their economy yet. Just this game, you know, it's a lot of back and forth eco damage on both sides. You know, PA has a bit of a mixed buy here, but I think overall we're pretty content with getting, you know, a little bit of that extra money there. Gonna go for the save here, regroup, but overall it's a good round by L7 on the retake there, but a lot of util burned for that retake ability.
Do have the lockdown from KJ. Oh, Power Tweak finally punished Byzantine TP. That will get the first kill. I need to try to recover this rifle. Oh, but the eye doesn't see Liler. Getting forced back by the aftershock. Prowler coming on through. Not sure if they've been able to recover that rifle yet. Working their way up to do that now. But if they go through tree, there will be that unpleasant surprise. Guns being juggled and recovered. I thought they're just going to be contented to grab these rifles and leave here. Really now kind of dueling here in B main. Zekker will grab some. We'll see some contact. Might get the Nightfall potentially here on B. Flash is broken. We could be getting here a B hit here. B splitting on through. Saul though will get Justin to equalize on the round. Plant will go down. Here comes the defender lockdown immediately. Trying to push in his Familio, but gets brought low by Papa Tweak. No, they have to run. He does push through, but Zekker will immediately trade back.
Oh, this
Player standing.
Papa gets Nova. It's all on the retired god. 48 HP and a dream and a 1 versus 3. Can the tier leader in clutches get it done? Gets 1, but Liler will put a stop to that. 4 rounds in a row now on the board. 4 rounds now for L7.
Yeah, I mean, overall, just really good discipline there. I mean, you know, I think as a sentinel there, whenever you're seeing the, you know, C player that you know is playing C, kind of in C link, that should kind of tell you that that C site might be open there on that initial contact there. Could have rotated through, spawn, unheard, and go C there. A couple missteps there, maybe trying to force a little bit there on the side of PA, but you know, overall, they are taking some weapons and keeping the econ at least close here, and a full buy round coming their way here.
Yeah, full rifles now. This is sometimes tough. A big aggression here. The run it back now is coming out of A. Luckily, they're going C this time. This will catch no one. The Nightfall will rip onto C. Familiar with that first pick. Onto Taco on B. Justin working their way on. Trying to take this forward space here. But the double flank does come through as Flamingo is cleaned up. The Viper's Pit here will be invested. Trying to make this retake as difficult as possible. We have 4 versus 4. Justin taking deep CT space. Will run into Papa Tweak, who burns him down. 3 versus 4 here. But still, this Viper's Pit is a tough thing to navigate, though. Molly trying to delay them more. Stun comes in. Here. Missiles coming in as well. Byzantines work their way out of the ult. Trying to find a timing here. Nova gets Tweak. Easy money. Gets Nova. Liler gets Byzantine. It's all on the retired god. 1 versus 3 in the ult. Gets 1. But only 13 HP now. Time. Taking away. Getting chased down here. Time's getting low. Finds Liler. Frees at the half. Gets the third. A 1v3 clutch for the clutch leader.
Clutch god. Yeah, I mean, you know, when everything's on the line, you know, you have to have your big dogs come into play whenever it matters most there. And, you know, the retired god coming through with, you know, a clutch that could end up being season saving, you know, at the end of tonight's stream here. So really tough retake there. Didn't have a lot of util. I will say that's the disadvantage of dumping so much util on that A stop right there with the Teo and the Phoenix all coming out early, which should be pretty vital.
Not through. Oh no, a little bit of a body block. Byzantine also gets to take some chip. Money taking a lot of damage from some decays though. He's getting forced off. Justin trying to chase, trying to be wary of these smokes. Flash comes in. Oh, it's a great. Oh, they kind of all just flashed each other. Oh. It was almost a great flash. Retired though gets Taco. Retired gets easy on that flank now through mid, but the classic brings him low.
Gun down in Papa Tweak's hands is always dangerous.
Yep, and that's now a Phantom in one of the premier sentinels of the tier's hands. Now working this flank.
We got a lineup cooking here. Hold on.
U versus 4 here. decent
With the breach
backside
ult to
control.
retake here.
They do have that should they wish to invest it here. Justin is playing though up in kind of above here. Having now working the flank now, trying to flank Zekker. Here it comes. It's a great blind though. As Nova will get pop and tweak. Two stepping on through. Zekker gets Pamilio. Trying to push on through. Liler gets one, but Justin gets Liler. It's all on Zekker. 1 versus 2 with the showstopper as well. Makes this so hard. Low bullets, low time.
Bring them down.
Prowler comes in.
Last player standing.
Zekker gets Nova. Should be enough though to win the round. Zekker will fall. Justin,
Yeah,
the
a
last one
really-
standing.
Really expensive round there on the side of L7. I mean, investing that ult in a 3v4 with gun disadvantage was a bit of a tough decision to make there, and fortunately it didn't pay off for him there. I've seen many times where it does in the end, but good positioning there by PA in the post plant to take a lot of space and, you know, mitigate the damages that the ult could do there, and a good round win from PA.
Yep, some key reflanks there. Well, even the Tides, we do still have now the Cosmic Divide and the Showstopper, kind of the two most powerful ults on the board here. Here comes the Showstopper. Byzantine will find Liler immediately on this pick. Oh no, but easy money. Byzantine trades back though for their second of the round. Both duelists now gone. 3 versus 4 here. Tired holding, potentially cutting a conflict here with Papa Tweak. Missiles are coming in. We'll force them out of tree for the time being. Papa Tweak finds Retired God to level at 3. But a minute left here. Still kind of now stymied at rubble. The remaining fragging frogs will look to rotate. But Papa Tweak is somewhat aware. Working their way up in here through B. Probably hears these steps. Smoke has been deployed, so I'll try to get there fast enough. First Molly deployed, still has one more to deal with. TP does come in. Does stick it. Damage traded, only 48 HP now left for Byzantine, but the recharge shields will give him a little bit more here. We'll at least make the 2-shot.
30 seconds left.
Taking that back.
Spike should go down here, but it'll be a 3 versus 3 HP advantage.
Spike
On
planted.
the side of the defenders. Double here will fight back site here. All 3 now.
Launching thorns. Not ready yet.
Zekker trying to hold, does hear them. Oh, that step is revealed. Swings it to 2. Does a bunch of damage, but no kills, but all in the red HP here. Oh, as the C's kind of misfires, it all the way down to Papa Tweak and Sol Taco. The HP is so low for these remaining players. Just kind of sticking it.
One enemy remaining.
I'm not sure they got it half. I don't think they did. All be on Sol Taco in this 1 versus 3. The HP is so low, but the time might be lower. Steps through, gets 1, gets 2, cannot get the 3rd, as Byzantine will find theirs.
Yeah, it
Cannot
was just
escape
a lot of willingness to retake. You know, you have the great ults to do so, you know, but when those ults aren't online, you kind of have to be willing to fight for a little bit more space. I think saving that Phoenix ult for a potential push on site just to try to get some space or a kill early on before you drop a KJ ult could be really useful. But, you know, like I said, I think just the willingness to give up so much space could just be biting L7 on some of these rounds.
Potentially, yeah, we'll see. Eco play coming out. Familiar step on through, gets 1. But does get flashed here, gets sprayed down. Liler. Zekker is brought down by Retired. Justin, though, swinging. Do they clear Liler? They do, but he still gets 1. Byzantine, though, gets their 2nd. It's all on to Papa Tweak. Just the big iron on their hip. Knows that there's 1 player on C, but does hear these 2 players. And the plant going down B. Oh, and the Prowler does bite. Position is revealed. This 1v3 gets even harder. Molly will also delay. Chipping away the delay a ton here.
Yeah, this could be one of those situations where you're just willing to try to maybe take a gun or just die to spike here.
Yeah,
right there
die
in
to
the
spike,
corner.
don't give any orbs.
Yeah. I mean,
Maybe walking through though. Does have faith.
yeah, that Viper ult would be pretty crucial to get another orb here potentially for PA.
Yep, steps through
Yeah,
Retired. We'll get that orb.
Yeah, I mean, that Viper ult's pretty pretty potent, you know, and I'm not just referring to the toxins that you know, it possesses, but just trying to retake with it. I mean, there's not a lot of vision. Viper has a really clear advantage in there, and if you know how to play around it, then you know you can produce clutches like the retired god did, you know, a few rounds prior. So, you know, good stuff there from PA. I'd like to see L7, you know, save these alts and try to use them on a retake here, potentially on C or B site, and give them a better shot here.
Their stun comes in. Flash does get easy money. He's willing just to push, just using such trying to take this early aggression space here. Does catch one, but no, Bloom's there to trade it out. Again, yeah, using that really early and often. Creating a ton of space. Does like kind of force them all here onto C. Retired though is lurking mid. Here comes the Nightfall working their way on in. Oh, and here comes the other alts. Raining Retired and Nova. Getting 2 first on the board. 3 versus 5 here. Targets another onto easy money. Justin gets Zekker. All of a sudden it's all into Papa Tweak. Round quickly going in the favor of the Fragging Frogs.
Yeah, it's just another situation where they're using these alts, I think, just too quick. I mean, there's no one to follow up on the Teo ult, the Phoenix ult, obviously, just a space getter, you know, that can be scratched off as, you know, just a victim of the war, you know. But overall, I mean, just not a lot of ability to follow up these crucial alts that you need for a retake. I mean, now you're setting at 1 and 8 on your Teo for your orbs, and you don't have breach alt. So really, just the Astra alt and KJ alt to move
Save
forward.
coming
here.
in. Familio does clear and gets the kill.
Yeah, now there's a Vice alt online. I wasn't sure if it was online before, but 2 really good alts here for PA to potentially make it 8-4 here, and just a really tough situation.
Yeah, still have guns. They do still have that lockdown and the Cosmic Divide, which are really powerful alts in the retake, though.
Yeah, not a lot of credits to go around though, so they're not going to have a, you know, a full Vandal Phantom buy here coming out on the side of L7 either. So, you know, if I were L7, you know, I would say that we need to make sure that we're using this breach alt for our retake as well as Astra alt. Obviously, be willing to potentially give up C. I think that's where that alt's best used, in my opinion. Um, but yeah, I mean, just letting a Viper get on site and ult for free can be a scary thing, as well as the Vice ult for when Breach decides to rip his ult onto site too. So really tough situation here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, here trying to get one more round here will be L7. I think it's 7-5. They probably feel pretty good about themselves here. I think 8-4 does feel kind of like the standard defensive attackers scoreline here.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. And you know, in L7's defense, they have a really good offensive comp too. So if you're them, you know, I think 8-4 will be okay, and you'll be okay with taking that into the attack. But must win pistol round. It's pretty crucial.
Potentially,
in that,
yeah.
situation.
So we're going for a fast hit here onto C. Blast packing on through. Taking a ton of space is Justin. So we're committing here for a 5 versus 5 retake. We should get a Viper's Pit down.
Oh, this is a dangerous.
This will be a big fight here over the ult. I think over this lockdown. Oh, this drone is going to reveal a ton here. Oh boy.
Oh,
Timing here
Liler.
is wild. Liler is okay.
One enemy remaining.
Papa Tweak just walks into 4. Liler will find retired god.
Yeah, PA must have fallen asleep there a little bit.
I mean, just the ship of the
unfortunately.
night, just not thinking that they would be that aggressively positioned for the post plant. Running on out,
Yeah.
looking to swing, fight back, but Papa Tweak was just in the corner and finds
Switching
4.
sides.
Yeah, you know, I mean, best case scenario there for L7 coming away with the 7-5 in that situation. You know, really dangerous circumstance when you have a Viper Pit that deep. You know, and it paid off. It worked out. You know, Papa Tweak, you know, comes up with a really big 4K there, and
Now we wait.
you know, now you're walking into attack half with the confidence. You know, potentially from that. So.
Yep. Looks like we're gonna get the Vice set up here onto the C site here.
Blinding
think we might see a fast B here potentially from L7.
Potentially, if they do, it's a pretty great read. It will be. This is an excellent read here by L7. They're gonna take this site pretty much for free. Retired gets some damage. Does get one, but Lyler trades right back. Spike will go down. Easy money is now very deep here into the heaven space. Yes or no? Will get pop a tweak. 3 versus 4 now. Numbers are favoring the attackers. Oh, great timing there of the utility. Yes, in line to get easy money. Lyler fighting for his life. Backside pulling. We'll clean him up though. It's all on Saul. Taco does get the pull. Will buy some time. HP is low on some of these people. Tapping through. Gets 2!
Doesn't maybe hear Spike tap here potentially.
Must know. Is spamming away. But just not going to find him. The smoke change is just so powerful. Byzantine steps through and we'll get the kill.
Yeah, I mean, Sal Taco showing why they're one of the better players in the tier. They're picking up the 2K through the smoke on the spray. But, you know, a 4v1 in that situation is really tough to win there and pistol around. And, you know, PA pulls it away there. So, got to be pretty happy if you're PA, you know, winning pistol around on defense. Lotus is pretty huge. And if you play your cards right, you can almost guarantee yourself 2 rounds for free to start it off and maybe get some momentum going.
Absolutely here. I'm going to try to extend their lead, get to this 9-5 number.
We might be seeing another B hit here.
I mean, B hit. I like the B hit here on pistols. You get, lets you play. If you can get there quick enough, you can get a lot of close angles that do favor.
Oh,
Lyler though, we'll get that. Will get brought down low. Oh, flying up in potentially. Familio gets pop a tweak. Classic violence. Spraying through that smoke. Easy money does get Yustin though. That tight angle. Oh, the great sees. Byzantine will collect easy money, and it's all on Saul Taco. Just trying to get Spike down in a 1 versus 4.
I think Nova potentially could have heard Sal with the last couple footsteps here.
Yeah, I think they do at least feel aware.
Find you.
But their YouTube hasn't seen anything, so how committed will they be to their gut feeling here? It's like they're staying committed to it, and the Marshal rings out and finds the kill.
Weapon here.
Yeah, I mean, not a ton of damage done on the side of L7. I mean, they do, PA does have a Vandal, a Bulldog, and some pretty solid weapons coming this round. Actually, 2 Vandals potentially here. I think Yustin might actually have swapped guns with Biz here. So, you know, looking pretty happy on the side of PA as far as the way the econ's looking right here. So this is a really crucial round for L7 to win, or else the game could be in dire straits.
Yeah, big momentum round. L7 does want to grab a round here to stabilize. Get that first round of the attack. Aggressive play here. They are just holding for it though. These flashes will be everything. Flash comes in, and they're not good enough. Yes, then. He's finding one. Papa Tweak does trade one back though. But still a lot of HP damage done to Papa Tweak. Taco and retired. Trade some damage.
Let the gun toss.
Working their way.
Yeah, I mean, you
here.
gotta be really happy if you're PA with the way this round started. I mean, a Vandal down for Biz to collect here, potentially. Or no, it looks like Nova's already collected it here, so. Going into the Vice here potentially too. This could be really dangerous.
Yeah, timing here will be everything. Easy money trying to find Byzantine. Oh, quick touch. But their smokes do pop the utility. Oh, they do see each other now.
Blinding.
Drops down. Trying to, now we'll grab a Marshal. Ooh, maybe not the option they were looking for, but still pushing them back.
30 seconds left.
Looks like a little bit of uncertainty here from L7 here.
I was trying to use easy money as a bit of a distraction, I think. Maybe try to get some rotates out here as the Spike actually heads towards C.
It's working.
I think it is. I think they need to commit to it though. Only 15 seconds left. Are they just committing to a save potentially?
I think they are, yeah. I think
10
they've
seconds
looked
left.
at the round winnability probability here and decided that maybe it's in their best interest to save. I mean, keeping some Vandals would be pretty crucial for them here, especially with the way the econ could shape up here potentially. So
Yeah, for sure. I mean, essentially they don't have the omni vision that we have, but there's definitely a time in there where they could have gotten pretty deep on C for free there, right
Yeah,
before the round ended.
that was a great bait there over there on the side of easy money. I mean, it pulled Familio off of C site and it was free. But maybe due to Sal having a couple interactions with Familio, it proved to be unsure if he was still located on site or not. I'm not sure maybe what the decision making there is, but I'd be interested to hear the comms.
Yeah, absolutely. It'd be interesting to see, but still very important around here. Still a lot of rifles on board for both sides now. Flash comes in, trying to take some rebel control space here. Lurks coming out here from both Papa Tweak and Taco. Maybe just trying to eat. I mean, if you can just initially trigger the vice wall early is just such a big thing here.
Yep.
It does make that job so much
holding
harder
the
now.
razor wire up though.
And it still has the razor wire, but still a lot tougher though with
No charges left.
only one trying to bait with the orb tap here.
Going up.
Wall coming up. Justin is low on HP. Doesn't think it's spotted there. Spamming coming in, but doesn't find any. Oh, but the spam does find him though. Justin brought low by easy money. But damage was dealt. 58 HP left on it. Taco does get retired though. Turn the favor mid. Byzantine gets Lilar though, so they start to project on sight. Big blind here will delay the push through tree. But here comes the Phoenix.
30 seconds left.
And we'll dance on him with the Phantom. 4 versus 2 into the post plant.
Last player
Oh,
standing.
Taco will
Spike
sideswipe
planted.
Nova. And it's all on the Vice here. Does get seen, finds one. 1 versus 3. They're now playing pretty tough positions here. Flash does see one, but they're not 2 players heaven. This is pretty tough to deal with though.
Retrieving flash.
And Papa Tweak. Great timing on the swing. 6 rounds now on the board. An important round there for L7.
Yeah, I mean, just good discipline there from L7. Good patience there and clearing rubble. You know, maybe a little bit of impatience on the side of PA there. Got to be pretty conscious of the lurking talent that's on the side of L7 with Sal and Papa Tweak on a huge map like this. And, you know, it pays dividends there. Sal getting 2 big picks and good L7 win.
Yeah, absolutely. Getting kind of a little bit of payback for retired lurking in the earlier in the half. No, the great first pick there onto the Phoenix. In this aggressive position, Byzantine now playing up top. They're going to potentially shift over towards like a B or a C split here. Yet to trip the wall this time. Now wall is now deeper, playing for that deeper position. Trying to get the kill when they swing to pop this wall. Decker does get contact, a great flash initially. There's going to be damage traded. Wall though is still intact, the vines are immediately activated, but the orb will be recovered, will be collected now. Taco remember they will open the door, potentially heading to B. Molly is retired, trying to slow down that door push. That doesn't come though. A lot of A control is still now being held here. Oh, but Tweak finds Nova on the C site. Here it comes.
One suppressed.
They've suppressed him. Can they get through the wall in time? They will, it looks
30
like.
seconds left.
Yeah, a lot of stall here with that razor wine though. So I mean, it's
Plant will go down though.
Spike planted.
Playing around here, this cosmic divide, trying to work their way through is the retired god, but is immediately brought low by Zekker. Emilio gets Papa Tweak right back though, but is stunned, but no one there to swing off of it right now. Jamming away, Justin blast backing onto site. Damage being traded back and forth here, but no kills as of yet. 3 versus 3. The Boombot, Justin gets Zekker. Here comes the showstopper. Should collect Lilar here.
One enemy
And
remaining.
will. It's all on Sal Taco. They do body block the stun expertly. Gets one. Oh, but the blind comes through. That's the spam, but that will be enough. Oh, finds the no ammo gun. But the right click. Well, for some titty kills.
I mean, at least taking the guns out of the side of PA there on the side of Sal has done well, but I will say that that Astra post plant isn't, I don't think, as strong when you don't have people on site that are having a lot of control there, because the flood retake is just so strong in this meta. A lot of good util on the side of PA to do a really strong flood retake, and it pays off there.
Yeah, absolutely. Still though, kind of mixed buys for both teams. A couple rifles and then some other weapons here. Here comes the run it back, just waiting on through. And so he was retired though, finds Easy Muzzy. Will bring down the ult with that judge. Does at least reveal the judge here. They're working their way on. Lurk comes on through. Retired is caught. Great blind there. Great blind stun combo. That will be spiked down. Numbers advantage in the hands of L7. Easy Money finds Justin as well. Very quickly a 3 versus 5 into the post plant. Byzantine. Go pop a tweak. Finds Familio. Byzantine will try to trade back. Cannot find one right now. Both them and Nova now playing in Waterfall. Getting delayed here by an array of breach utility from Lilar. Stinger in hand, maybe even try to find a gun. This
Looks
might
like they're
just have to
content
be a
with
save here for PA.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play here. I mean, 2v5 uh, with the breach ult and all the util that they have is not an easy thing to do. Looks like Easy Money will try to go hunting here along with Lilar. This could be dangerous. Thinks
Will
about
they
the flash,
flash
but
it?
will hold the.
Oh, they flashed it. They would have had it, but instead it'll just stand off at each other.
Yeah, no, I mean, maybe there was a call in comms there with Econ at mine there. We can't afford to lose guns here potentially on the side of L7, especially with the round differential where it's at right now. Losing a gun on your duelist could be pretty vital later on.
2 hero rifles here for the Fragging Frogs as they'll look to try to convert a Thrifty. 4 rifles and the judge in the hands here for L7. Playing a default here, expecting some fast aggression that will not come. Trying to contact up in now. Trying to take some orb space here on C though. Mound. Want to clear out some of the classic rat spots. Pop a tweak though, make it double swung here. And they're just going to leave it. Where are those 2 players though? Turret watching, ready to swing off that contact. A lot of robo control this time though from PA. Vice Flash will tag some people here in B. Not being very committed, but a minute left here on the clock. The Taco Lurk is been activated. Byzantine is jump spotting. Smoke will come out. 3 players now rotating here over to A. The whole kit and caboodle is rotating. Getting ready to swing in, flying in these smokes. Coming in, Byzantine gets one on Easy Money, but Saul gets Familio. Lilar finds one, Zekr finds one as well. Very quickly into a 2 versus 4. Nova on site with the classic. Papa Tweak will bring them low. All on the retired god, looking to convert a 1 versus 4. Does have the rifle though. Smoke gets stunned, he doesn't get flashed, and the judge takes a ton of health. Retired only now 40 HP here.
And a smart save coming out here on the retired god potentially. Looks like he will be able to get out there. And not a lot of chasing gonna probably happen on the side of L7 due to their econ as well. So
Yeah, I mean, they're just a pretty disciplined team. Not trying to give retired an orb either. He's only got 3 away here. This way he will not get one for dying or for killing.
Seems like he's getting a little antsy for the kill here and was willing to chase at the end here, but the retired god will evade him. So, not a terrible round overall. I mean, you kept one of your guns that PA came into the round with as a hero rifle, so all in all, not bad. Your econ is in dire straits here, so a round win is pretty crucial.
Need to win this round to stabilize where PA is starting to really snowball that economy. We'll be able to buy for a couple rounds in a row now, regardless of outcome. We're getting some rebel aggression.
Catch them.
It's Nade season TP, the tried and true combo here. One of the Razor Vines now has been invested into B to try to help retired here. Like we will be getting a B hit here. Taco holding alert here.
You should run.
Spamming away. Here comes the lockdown.
Careful now.
Bit of a team stun here, but the Molly will create some space here. Now working their way into heaven is easy money. Taking a ton of space. Sal Taco gets Yustin on the flank. Patiently waiting. Oh, easy money. He might be not looking at the right side here. Depending on where retired swings from. Oh, does get some damage. We'll grab the heal. Spamming away is retired. Does yet to find the kill. Here comes the Nightfall, swinging in the flash. Still just trying to buy time. No, there's still a player up in heaven, but all three other bunch are playing off-site. They do have this rolling thunder as well. So many ults for the defense. The Molly is unable to be broken. That will spot even more time. Time ticking away. The post plan is so brutal. Retired does have fire and find Larry, but Papa Tweak does trade him right back.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Stand
so and the
ground.
end of the Teo util. Papa Tweak finds Familio. Nova was voided. Oh, but does just step into the ult at the last second here. Byzantine will have to save.
Yeah, I mean a lot of ults come out there on the side of L7 to get that win. PA still does manage to get out with a gun, so you know, a PA loss there, but maybe not necessarily the worst thing in the world there potentially. I mean, that's a lot of really big ultimates coming out for potentially the rest of the game here if you can scrap together a couple 2 wins here. So
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. But money is getting a little tight here. We will have this hero rifle, but it's going to be the light arsenal here. As they'll need to try to find a way to mix up as this L7 attack continues to gain momentum.
yeah, I mean some good adjustments there on the side of L7, playing around their strengths of their comp really well. It seems like they're starting to kind of pick on B a little bit because they know that there's not a lot of presence being held there by PA, and you know, as a result, they're able to take that site pretty freely. So I'll be interested to see if PA makes any changes here potentially, or if you know, L7 decides to you know, gamble on them making changes here. So
I'll be curious here. We have the timeout here. I mean, maybe we will get a bit of a. We haven't yet to see some eco round aggression here from the frogs, and some this might be the time to do it here. A bit of a mix up. We'll at least have these 2 vandals, but other than that, it's just gonna be pistols, and oh, we got a marshal as well. But it's gonna be kind of a lot of eco weapons here.
Grenade.
Taking some aggressive space. TPing up top is Byzantine. 2 players are working out. Sheriff rings out, but easy money finds Familio. Tired God will vamoose away here with one of their rifles, trying to
good
guard
amount
it
of damage
jealously.
done, though.
Yeah, no, good initial damage there to Lilar and easy.
Byzantine could be really
Working away.
dangerous
Byzantine
from
here's
up
the next
there.
interesting point of contact. So he's gonna play up top. Stun comes in, missiles come in. Oh, he's in trouble. Has to TP away. Great use of the util to clear him off that high angle here. Forced to leave again. Easy money. Just swinging on through, trying to take so much space. Here's no util. Wall comes up. That will also get that heal off. Byzantine playing smoke breaks the trip of the alarm bot. Trying to work a flank timing here. Easy money though will find Nova.
Spike planted.
And run off. Yestin trying to find something here. Retired has dropped quiet. And Yestin finds easy money. But Papa Tweak finds Byzantine. Yestin though now does have a gun. Swings in. Gets Lilar.
Last player standing.
Papa Tweak though. It's another Retired guy looking for yet another 1v3. But Taco puts a stop to that notion.
Yeah, I mean, just you know, good initial contact there by PA. A lot of damage done, you know, but unfortunately, being on the save round, it's a bit tough if you can't capitalize early there and finish off those 2 kills. And
Yeah.
you know, just a good adjustment there on L7's end to pivot to A side, and you know, a good site take there. So
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, powerful ults are now on the board for both sides. We do have both the Viper's Pit and the Showstopper, and the Rolling Thunder, and the Run It Back, as well as the Cosmic Divide here. See how they like to invest these. Again, just always taking this Rebel control. very deep seaside ult. Pushing into the Vice stuff though is to run it back. Familia though is just getting run down. Oh, they do live barely, but they take a ton of damage. Showstopper vested doesn't get anything. Yustin will get him for their trouble as well. Numbers advantage now back in the hands here of L7. Oh, and Retired I think does spotted this Viper's Pit. And the problem is they're still plannable in this. Enough to try to find a timing. He is Retired. Playing outside of a smoke, swings on in, but Papa Tweak is waiting there and will collect the kill. It's now a 3 versus 5 here. Familia low on HP.
That's done.
Easy money collects Byzantine.
One enemy remaining.
Taco gets Nova. It's all on Familio. 1 versus 5. 33 HP.
Spike
Probably
planted.
needs to save here if they can. The hunt might be on already. Taco swinging on through. Great shot will collect them. Now the position is very revealed. And Easy Money will finish the job, bringing us to 11-11.
Yeah, I mean, really great
Fast off
recovery on the
pitching,
side of
goes
L7.
to my dog.
You know,
Yeah.
starting out the attack half rough, losing those first 2 rounds, or first 3 actually. But, you know, proving that this is indeed an attacker-sided map, and if, you know, you play to the strengths of your comp, you can come back. So, you know, I'd like to see some adjustments out of PEA here, potentially to kind of play a little bit more discipline. I think they're getting caught out playing a little bit too aggressive in some areas of the map and are getting punished for it right now, it looks like.
So potentially working out here, B short here, trying to take some space, but it's just being held. This could get punished pretty quickly on this B walk up. Liler finds Familio. Oh, they're trying to double crunch here from B and A. But it is pretty well blunted. Tire trying to go over to hold C here. The stars are being placed. Yoni spraying away. Tire trying to work their way through the smoke. And the spams are coming in. Flash does when they're trying to clear these close angles. Tire trying to step on through here. Avoids. Tries to tap. Gets 1. 3 versus 4, but still gun disadvantage. The HPs are pretty low. Taco gets Yustin. Trying to spam away is Retired God.
Spike
Doesn't
planted.
find one though. Only 3 HP here on Zekker. Flashing though. Following this drone. Trying to find some space. 3 versus 4. HP is low on 1 player though, but gun advantage firmly in the hands here of L7. Tire trying to work their way on site, following that Prowler in maybe. Trying to smoke their way through. Trying to find a way on site, trying to find an opening. Great kill there from Retired. Tries to grab a gun. 3 versus 3, but the time is so low. Saul gets Byzantine. 3 versus 2. Time ticking down. Molly springing off. I think this might be enough time bot. Nova will get Zekker. The Mollies just ring in, and I think the bomb will claim the rest.
Yeah, I mean, just really good util usage there on
Match
the side
point.
of L7, taking some space with that drone passively, and Easy Money following up and taking that space with the drone there was really great. And then just, you know, just overall it's a good sight hold. I mean, if you give a chance for Papa Tweak and Thao to get down all their util on that bomb, it's very tough. It's a very tough retake just because of all that post plant that they've got.
Yeah,
So.
Rolling Thunder and Cosmic Divide are available for the attackers. They're 3 away from the lockdown, where the defenders really only 2 away from the Nightfall. It's the only real ult they have a chance at getting this round. Playing default here, Taco trying to work deep again. Everyone else is playing really passive here. And knowing where the aggression might, looking for potential aggression here. But yeah, it looks like patience will be the name of the game. Retired trying to find an angle here as these players work their way up towards Mount. Gets this feeling. Will pop the orb. They will feed the orb here. The Papa Tweak.
Off your feet!
Tiger trying to buy time. Oh, gets stunned a little, but will escape, but has to completely give Seaside here.
You want to fight it?
Cosmic Divide will come in. Going to quickly get to a 5 versus 5 post plant, potentially, unless the Flood retake comes in. Plant will go down. Aftershock will push them off. Mollies are ringing down for the defenders here. Taco is lurking. Papa Tweak gets the first onto Nova. Liler gets one, Byzantine gets one back onto Liler. Easy Money gets retired. Byzantine gets another. Pluma gets one out of Easy Money.
One enemy
Papa
remaining.
Tweak. Oh, it's so tough now. The suck comes in. It's a Byzantine versus Taco and Papa Tweak. And the Molly rings out. Still also even has the lockdown.
You should
Trying to
run.
get a fake here. And here comes the lockdown. Can stick through this. But no, Taco finds through and sprays the
Attackers
smoke.
win.
And L7 comes all storming back to take map 1. 13-11.
Yeah, I mean, just overall, great gameplay on both sides there. Both showed really good strengths on the attack half of the map there, and it really came down to who could chip away and get the most rounds on defense there ultimately. And L7 started off pretty slow on the attack half, but proved that keeping a good mental and keeping your cool demeanor can take you places there, and they were able to come back and take the map there. So
Yep, so I
overall,
mean,
just
Papa Tweak and Sal Taco leading the way for them. Tired and Byzantine, the controllers trying to make do for PA, but just coming up a little short here. And so we'll take a quick 5-minute break and we'll be back for map number 2. We'll be going to Fracture.
yeah.
All right, everybody, and welcome back after that quick little break. Just a reminder there, we had L7 Yahtzee winning map number 1, 13-11 in a hotly contested map on Lotus. And so everyone's getting back to their computers, and we'll be hopping right into map number 2. Fracture will, the Fragging Frogs look to even the series up at 1-1.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good map overall. I mean, for both teams there, we saw some bright spots. On the side of L7, you know, Papa Tweak coming through with a great game there to carry him over the finish line, you know, overall. But, you know, some bright spots on PA as well there, you know, 13-11. A couple rounds here, a couple rounds there. Could have went in PA's favor. It's just really crucial in those situations that you forget about the first map, you learn what you learn about how the team plays, and you carry that strong mental into the second map. You know, a lot of teams can crumble in the VDC because they carried too much of the first map loss. And you know, looking at the schedule here, and you know, looking at the rankings, you know, 1-1 from PA here against L7 will go a long way towards their potential to make playoffs here. So
Yeah,
I
I mean,
think
it
keep
gives
that
them
in mind here.
Yeah, it gives them some
I think
ability.
it'll technically put them into playoffs. I think it'll make them sixth
That's
place. I believe they
think
have
they'll
the
be-
head-to-head
I
on
think
MF.
Maybe they might be a game out then. I think,
I'm not sure on the total
but it
standings.
gives them more power. It really lessens their pressure. Gives them more scenarios. Either it's a pretty important map for them here. Looking at the
Yeah.
maps here, Retired got potentially Viper again, going for a double controller on both. Kind of weird not seeing Retired playing Breach.
I think that's one
Oh,
of their
there, never
strengths.
mind. Just the bait. Locks in the Breach.
Yeah.
We are getting the Breach off we wanted.
You know that one was coming from Paco there. He probably did that on purpose, knowing him. So yeah, I mean, you know, you're really seeing the strengths, you know, of PA come out here. I mean, in my opinion, the best initiator in the tier, you know, on initiator here. And especially on a map that's really crucial that you have good util and your ability to fight there. You know, seeing Justin and Paco paired up together could be really dangerous in taking some early fights to win out some orbs and take a lot of space on Fracture, which could be really huge on who wins this map here. So
Yeah, I think orb control is going to be really key, especially when you have Easy Money once again on this Phoenix. Like,
yeah, I think it's got, yeah.
there
I
are
mean, you have what,
like
6
all I'm
orbs?
saying is if you get 4 orbs, a plant, and a kill, or a plant and a death, you have ult. Like, it is like Phoenix's ability to generate like just like extra ult value that way. I think is like the major reason to play him is like just fighting for orbs on that character.
Yeah, I will say I think it really will come down to like who wins this game as far as you know, who can win the orb battle here potentially. I mean, there's a lot of really crucial alts on both sides for retake and for taking site on the breach, on the Tejo, Brim post plant, Ray's alt. I mean, the list goes on and on here. So excited to see how this kicks
Oh,
off here.
immediate Teo stun missile combo. Fighting on 3s is Easy Money. Nade will push him back. Wall will come up here. PA trying to maintain their pistol round dominance, but they're currently 2-0 in pistols. A lot of utilities being traded back and forth here in A halls. But we will get Taco versus Pamilio here on this lurk. Pamilio holding, tries to clear, but looks the wrong way. But still wins the fight. Great little flick there. But takes a lot of damage for their trouble. And they're going to be.
Yeah, this is Fracture for you right here.
Oh, but I think Papa took his stayed just inside his range. Nova's got to watch out. They have turret kill written all over them. Oh, they do break that
thing's
turret.
dangerous. I've died one too many
Oh, Papa
times
Tweak
to
gets
that.
retired. 4 versus
Spike
4 into this
planted.
post plant with very low HP on both Nova and Familia. The stun comes in. Flash, the smoke's being
Could
exchanged.
be dangerous for an aftershock here if you're the Brim.
Easy Money swings on through with the frenzy, gets one. Byzantine gets Zekker. Justin gets Liler. Something is using. We'll push him off plant. 2 versus 2, but the HP is so low of those remaining 2 PA players.
Standing.
Easy Money gets their
Over.
3rd. Papa Tweak is just sticking. Comes off of it after getting half. Clean up Nova. Pistol round will go the side of L7.
Yeah, I mean, just a really good retake there by L7. You know, Phoenix held that space in A main and just continued to push from flank there, and you know, made it crucial to clear a lot of space for him there. So overall, really good retake there on the side of L7, and a good first
Let's see now.
round win for him and start there. So
Right
Yeah,
there.
I mean, absolutely. That's a little tilting, just getting run and gun by a frenzy, but it
not a
works.
lot you can do, you know, unless you happen to connect with the right clip there.
Oh, big stun and nade combo. Again, just forcing him off. Getting a lot of A control space, but Easy Money just swinging on through. Gets one. Oh, does not get the second. Nade will force them off. The stun will also force them off. Flashes, swings the molly for heal. But the Bears swinging to this triple peak. Somehow almost gets out, but is brought low. But a lot of HP damage has been done here. Taco will get Mulio. And they're going to B, but Papa Tweak. He's waiting for the kids to come up home late from curfew. Electing to go
I mean,
under. They're trying to sneak in through the basement right now. Tired God, Big Iron on his hip, trying to make something happen here. A lot of trust coming here for Papa Tweak. They will try. Oh, or
Oh,
we'll
Lord.
hear them. Trying to potentially consider where they're going now. Stun trying to sell that fake. Rotate is coming. Maybe the cell has worked here as they go to A, but
30
there's still
seconds
Liler
left.
is holding in sand. Now potentially leaving away. Oh, they may have actually committed this cell just well enough here to get Spike down here. The HP amounts are so low. The stun will come in from Liler. Aftershocks to make Byzantine's life pretty difficult here. The suck also comes in.
10
Byzantine,
seconds left.
all the util falling upon them, but they will get the spike down here. But it will be a 3v4. The HP is so low. Retired tries to find one, gets one, but is immediately traded back by Zachary. Zachary gets another onto Yustin. And Liler finds Byzantine. And that'll be the end of that. Good, cute little fake there, but still 3 players live.
Yeah, I mean, getting the 2 picks and Spike down there with some damage on the shield there on Liler. Pretty all right round 2 for PA. I mean, obviously, the ideal situation is you win it. But you know, overall, can't complain there if you're PA. You got Spike down, and took away some guns and shield there. So
You know, a good second round ego. But now I'll have to fight the rifle. Easy Money though. We'll get a bit of a force here. Maybe not. But does have the run it back. Someone will buy them. Liler, the consummate captain, feeding the Phoenix. Does have this ult here. Going for some heavy dish control now are our attackers. Aware of that flank. It's not coming. No one there to meet them. One to the mission dish is Liler. Who will go down. Very little damage dealt, but that was just the stinger. Easy Money is waiting here. Run it back does come in, flashing out of these smokes. Storming on through, but only one player that just brought down Yustin, brings down the ult. Oh, the ult missiles will try to push them back as well. Should be able to get Spike down here, and they will have the orbital strike to secure this round. Flash comes in.
Spike planted.
Zekker burns down Familia. The double swing worked great. The flash comes in from Retired. Trying to hold him off this angle. Only 8 bullets, but 8 bullets can still be a lot, but not enough there. Zekker trades another though. On to Retired. Can they get more? No, they cannot. Yustin puts an end to that.
One enemy remaining.
Nova gets Papa Tweak. It's all in Sataka. 1 versus 3 here.
Obscuring vision.
Just a ghost.
Without
To get a little more
covering it.
damage done.
potentially grab a gun here.
Yeah, we'll be able to at least recover this Spectre. Gonna swing and try to find some contact. Gets one.
One enemy
Gets 2.
remaining.
It's all scary. 4 bullets in a dream. Tries to get out with a gun, but Nova will clean that up as the first round on the board here for the Fragging Frogs, but a costly one.
Shook their confidence.
Yeah, I mean, overall, just a really good round there for PA. I mean, you know, you lose quite a few soldiers, which can be a bit of a disaster, but it looks like they're able to buy up a decent bit here. Would like to see Nova
Absolutely.
potentially maybe buy for Byzantine there to get him a better gun, but you know, Bulldog nonetheless still pretty dangerous. Liler still lacking on money there with the Stinger, so pretty even over here. But yeah, good site take there on the side of PA.
Ult economy starting to come into play. Zekker is 1 away from that Teo ult. Saul does have the Cosmic Divide. Retired 2 away from the Rolling Thunder. Justin 2 away from Showstopper. We're about 3 to 4 orbs away from everybody here. Not an orb-rich environment. We should start seeing ults the next round or 2 here.
Rip and tear.
Fighting here on B main, trying to get the spike. Nova trying to get the spike down here. But Papa Tweak sprays down Nova on that default box. Byzantine gets Liler though. Oh, Retire guy spams down Papa Tweak fully through the smoke. Easy money though, has gotten very deep. Gets the free one on Justin. That's spiked down, but will trade back, but gets a lot of damage done. It's a 3v2, but the damage is a lot on all sides now. Retired. The last 2 alive for PA. Spike is down on site, but both are pretty much almost one shot. There's 1 away. Oh, the timing here. Zekker. Oh no, the box will save Zekker's life, but they are a little bit stunned here.
1 enemy remaining.
They will get the kill on Familia, and Taco will clean up Retired.
Yeah, I mean, you know, a bit of a couple missteps there on the side of PA. You know, a little bit more discipline there by Familia to walk around that box with the stun coming in there. Could have been pretty vital there, getting that pick, making it a 2v1 there. You know, low HP though, so very hard to, you know, still very winnable there on the side L7 in a 2v1 as well, as you've seen Sal clutch many times before. But yeah, you know, really strong position here for L7. Economy still not looking healthy, but you know, a good first step into starting that snowball.
Yeah, here we go. 2 players here holding Garage, the other holding a Hall. The other players working their way up into Tree. Into the util mines of Papa Tweak here. 3 players working their way on up, crunching from both sides here. Shots will ring out. That will at least break the turret. Do have 3 orbs here potentially for Eco. Oh, Pamela gets the flanking Liler. Gets some damage in on easy money. Oh, doesn't kind of whiffs both those flashes. The Molly comes in as a little shaky with the util throwing. Pamela though will still be here. Oh, but kind of does accidentally walk into that stun. They are looking to fight this and bring down that Phoenix. Try to get that gun that Liler dropped. Flash will come in. Does catch 1. Oh, trying to dance away, but Millie gets the second with the big iron.
Yeah, there's 2 huge picks there.
They will collect that Stinger. And they will also finally collect that. They will also now collect a fan under their names. Do have like 4 ults now, just missing the Showstopper. So they get spiked down. This is a pretty winnable blow by for them. They're trying to slow them down. Here comes the Rolling Thunder to force them off, and now they have just a real whole delicacy of high impact ults here. Nova stepping through, trying to open the window. The Marshall trying to get some damage done here. Great use here of that Vice ult here, especially when you're the team with the gun disadvantage, just trying to buy time. Still have all this util from Teo. Nova needs to really stay alive here, but it looks like it's all good. L7, it's good to save here.
Yeah, I mean, really good start to the round there on that eco by PA. And, getting those 2 picks was ultimately huge for them. Getting some guns
Papa
on their
Tweak
hand
gets back.
and taking,
Oh, they're getting forced back into the. Oh, they just barely escaped the spike.
Yeah, really good late Teo heroics there, potentially almost on the side of Zekker there, but nonetheless, just a little bit short there. But, you know, a good recovery there from PA forces L7 into a kind of a mixed buy of sorts with not a lot of money to be left on their side. So if PA can win this round here, it could be huge for their attack half, potentially forcing L7 into a bit of a recession in their economy. So
Really swinging around. We do have lockdown available. 1 away again, once another for another run it back. And Taco does have the Cosmic Divide. We do have Orbital Strike, the Teo ult, and the Showstopper available for the attackers here on PA. Working their way up through Arcade. Leading on through, stun comes in. Nova and 3, Justin and Retired all trying to swing through tower. Trying to take this fight. Does get stunned out a little bit by Taco. Swinging it away. Spike will go down. Util is just being traded all the way on site, but Like we'll go down by the stairs. 5 versus
Dangerous
5 into the
raise all
post
here.
plant. Really powerful post plant ults are available here. Feels like this should favor the fragging frogs. The drone is broken. Oh no, does get the suppression. Here comes the cosmic divide. Yes, you need to come up strong here on site. Stun comes in, does catch Pamilio, getting mollied off. Yes, trying to play in the smoke. The defender also gets 1, gets 2, but Ladder brings it down. But here comes the orbital strike, and here also the tail is being invested, also being used heavily, but trying to secure this round now.
Molly's out.
Easy Money does get Nova, does get Byzantine, but too much time has been bought there. An expensive round, but a round 1 nonetheless.
Yeah, I mean, talk about
The
a
MVP
post-plant
is
nightmare.
mine.
I mean,
Let's do this.
this is about the most toxic comp that you can run on this map with that post-plant. Once you get the spike down and you have all these ultimates and abilities still available, it's a very tall task to retake here. A bit of a dangerous buy coming on the side of L7 with Papa Tweak going to 0 for these hero rifles. I don't know if this is the smartest decision here with a 3-3 game, but we'll see if it can pay off here for him.
Yeah, just trying to make a bit of a gamble here. Money is not that great also though for PA, so any damage done is significant here. Showstopper though still online. Both duelists have their ults. Here comes the Showstopper. Coming on through, trying to follow that drone in. Doesn't find anyone. Rocket comes up and does find Lila. Pamilio finds Taco as well on that, catching the flank. Easy Money gets 1, but his ult finally is brought to an end by Nova. 3 versus 4. Justin is pretty deep into sight. Easy Money though does find Pamilio. He's gonna reform another orb. No, they will not. Dropping a rifle.
Planted.
Justin does get Zekker though from CT. Good nade will force off Easy Money. Just gonna have to heal. Papa Tweak though is working, but Nova is holding for it. Oh, but the timing, like a Ship of the Night, doesn't fall for him. Only has 30 HP left. Trying to run onto site to safety here. Justin gets brought down by Papa Tweak. 2 versus 2.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, great trade though. Papa Tweak gets
Last
distance.
player
Papa Tweak gets the 3rd.
Great
I think
job
they
there
have
by
enough
Papa
time.
Tweak.
It's gonna be pretty close.
He
Might
does,
be a little close,
I believe.
but gonna be pretty comfortable in the end. Couple seconds to spare.
Yeah, I mean, overall, just a really good round there by Papa Tweak. You know, getting that pick onto Nova and main right there, or getting the, I guess, the damage, and then following it up with getting the 2 big picks on site, or 3 in the end. Really changed the round dynamic there, and that buy by Papa Tweak, you know, pays off in the end there. So, you know, you don't win money unless you you don't have scared money, as they say. So
The gambling from L7, very on brand, and it does pay off as the 2 hero rifles do win them that round. Now, EA will try to gamble with an eco of their own, see what they can get done. Aggressively taking A hall control again. Saltaco, do they clear this corner? No, they don't, and the right click rings out, but Papa Tweak is there to immediately trade. At least on their game to trade, and that will bring the lockdown online.
oh, the retired god could be in some trouble here.
Going up.
All being used. Liler gets Justin. Try to work his way completely under. Spike is going down here,
Spike planted.
and will get planted. Retired now, going to take the flank. Moving quickly to support his team. Liler finds Nova. Byzantine tries to step through, catches Liler with his util out, but just misses. Cannot connect the shots. And now we'll get the util dumped. Easy Money will clean them up. It's all retired god. 1 versus 4. The Sheriff gets the 1st. But blinded, and Liler will find their 3rd. That'll be 5 rounds now on the board.
Yeah, I mean, you know, just smart team play there by the side of L7. You know, Sal doesn't clear the corner there with a soft clear, and pays the price there ultimately, but Papa Tweak following it up and trading back quickly there was pretty vital to protect that weapon and make the round much harder to win there. Econ on both teams still not in a great spot here. You know, if PA can win this here, it could force L7 into a bit of a economic issue for the rest of the half here potentially. So
Yeah, Saltaco is forced onto the Stinger. 4 alts here. You know, we have the Rolling Thunder. We're 1 away from the Orbital Strike here from Byzantine. 2 away from Familia's Vice Ult, but Easy Money gets the first retire. Does trade him back though. Nova gets Taco. Trades are going in their favor. Retired now 1 away from that Rolling Thunder. But Nova living on 1 HP once again.
They paid the price there with that amount of health that was taken there. I mean, 2 players are both one shot now, so.
Yeah, it's a 3 versus 4, but the HPs I think are actually very similar here. Kind of working from Arcade are the defenders. Will they start taking this A? Will they keep fighting into Papa Tweak here over on the B site? Trying to hold for some push aggression. Retired is going to do a little bit of a scouting mission, it would appear. Maybe trying to draw, trying to fake with that breach util. Nope, coming back. Oh, great shot from Familio. They try to get their stuff down here. Spike should go down. Try to break the flash, but they cannot.
Spike
2 players
planted.
now up here in tower. Now a third potentially. Oh, the double stun that takes away that util that they have. Makes this retake a lot harder. Player with the most HP needs to do some more heavy lifting here, honestly. We'll get stunned. So much util being thrown at them. They're gonna have to give up this position.
Last player standing.
Familia though still gets Lilar. It's their ult online as well. It's all on Zekker in a 1 versus 4.
Thorns activated.
The only best they can do is damage at this point, or they're just gonna try and get out and save.
Yeah, I mean, really good round there from PA and pretty comfortable win. It looks like Familio's in a bit of a predicament and had to go clear some more space potentially than maybe they planned. Potentially hunting Zekker. Oh, and the Retired God actually will find him, so it looks like they were intending on hunting there. And, you know, a pretty even economy from last round kind of flipped in PA's favor here. If they can win another one here on this kind of mixed spy from L7, it could put them in a bit of a rough spot here moving forward. So
Yeah, I have to see what they elect.
but as we've seen in this series, economy doesn't seem to have any bounds on the team's success here, with a lot of ecos going the team's way. So
Yeah, absolutely here. And Papa Tweak with one of the great equalizing weapons, the Judge. You break his turret. Try not to show too much. Nade is thrown. Oh, it just plays on through the nade with the Judge. Oh, but it's getting really stunned up, but no one wants to push the Judge. Still being traded back forward. Lilar gets Justin with a great after shot. Easy Money gets Byzantine as well.
Down B. Can't use recovery.
Take some space here. Now Zekker trying to clear out Arcade here. Still 2 players are here. Papa Tweak just that Judge. Spike potentially going backward A. Familia coming, taking the rope here.
Flash.
Easy Money flashes out. Gets the flash and gets the kill on Familia, who had taken the rope.
Flash.
Great timing there. Flashes out again. But now the other players might be trying to
One
force this
enemy
B
remaining.
issue. Taco with the Guardian rings out. Find the Retired God.
Flawless.
And Lilar will finish off Nova. The low buy going in favor. Low buy is being traded back and forth.
yeah, you know, and as I said, like before that round started, it seems like there's been a lot of ecos here tonight. And you know, yet again another one there. So
Yep, 3 ults
Good
available
stuff
for
on the side.
both teams. We have the Run It Back, the Lockdown, and the Rolling Thunder versus the Rolling Thunder, and Orbital Strike, and the Vice Ults. Like, again, ults. Other players are all about 3 away as well, 2 to 3 away, so ult economy ramping up for a crescendo at the end of this half. So we're going for Familia working a lone flank here. Lone push through Arcade here. Other 4 remaining players are over here trying to hit up through 3. Ripping out, trying to break all this util. The Rolling Thunder clearing out that space. They will get the spike down to 5 versus 5. They
Spike
do
planted.
have the Orbital Strike. Here comes the Rolling Thunder as well. Vice Ult will ring out. Easy Money does get 1 though on Retired before they're also brought down. Retired though to also get Zekker. Waiting for
Use
these
Vice
guns to
Ult
be
there.
jammed. Great use from Retired, trying to push people off as well. Here comes the Killjoy immediately. Orbital striked. 4 versus 4. Time is getting low. Wall comes out. Easy Money trying to make their way on. Gonna get some work done here. Flash is being traded. Stepping on through is easy money. Catch is retired. The missiles though. Oh, gets through the smoke. Byzantine and Nova and Puma all finding a kill to bring us to 6-5.
Yeah, I
Last
mean,
round before the switch.
a lot of really good ult coming out on the side of L7, but you know, not finding success there. I mean,
Alt jamboree
said.
from both sides.
yeah, it was an ult jamboree for sure, and you know, EA came away on top there, and I think it's just due to the post plant strength of that comp. I mean, like that util is just so hard to push into whenever you have all these alts available, and it looks like we're gonna probably be fighting for some orbs here with 2 alts potentially on the table for both teams, specifically on PA side. So
Yeah, one away from both the Showstopper and the Teo ult. Good stun there though. Easy money looking to contest it. There are 4 players. They are pretty bent on this, on Justin getting this orb. They're gonna have to give it. Nova spike in hand, gonna try to get their stuff down on the plant. Here comes the Showstopper. Gets blinded, but still finds Liler. Nova finds easy money. That's his ult on the board as well. 3 versus 5 here. Looking to tie up this half at 6-6.
yeah, very
Avoiding the
dangerous.
stun.
ult
Zekker
here.
gets retired. Now they're trying to play back haul now. They still do have some powerful post plant here, and then the numbers advantage here. 3 versus 4. Pop a tweak timing here. Could be everything here. That's just a lot of the more powerful alts. 3 players here, potentially going to contest him though. Swings through. The judge gets 1, but Byzantine does trade them right back. Justin gets Zekker, and it's all on to Saul here. Jumps down right on top of the nade from Justin though, but Justin is low, but just a Spectre in the hands of Saltaka. The Molly rings in. Here comes the ult as well. Nova will clean up that 6-6 half.
Switching
Yeah, you
sides.
know, overall, you know, good half from both teams. I mean, obviously, 6-6.
No
you know, I think on
charges.
Fracture, I think it's a pretty even-sided map. I don't think
Now we
there's one
win.
side that's necessarily stronger than the other. I think it really just depends on the play style of the teams.
Yeah.
Ultimately, if you can fight for a lot of space, you're going to have a lot of success on Fracture, and both teams showed that they were willing to do that. So I expect to kind of see the same here. But I will say that the post plant is very strong once again on the side of L7, and the retake ability is also really strong on the side of PA. So kind of just the crisscross applesauce of the last situation.
Yeah, absolutely. That's how they play this fifth round here. Immediate fight out. Justin will bring down Saltaco. Great util combo there. Will bring the Smokes player down. Rest of the players, though, are heading through A halls potentially here, but have limited ability. Really just the Phoenix Wall to help them get on site now. And he will get revealed. They need to break this drum. They do, I think. Stun's going to come in. Oh, the Aftershock, though, will force him out by the Retired God. Will blunt this to a certain extent, but they kind of just need to potentially go. Uncommitted, though. Opening the door to make noise. Potentially leaving Papachuk trying to find a battle. Does not find it. A split happening here. Still have this Vice Wall to deal with on B. About 50 seconds left in the round.
Yeah, it looks like PA was ready for this rotate. Already have a lot of players in good position.
Steps through the wall, and they're by themselves. Stunned and blinded, but right click rings out from Retired. Put down. Avoids the stun as well. Trying to get a lot of work done here with the Classic. Still a flash to their name. Tail Mollies come in. Oh, trying to catch the reload. Zekker gets retired. Blue does get Zekker though. 2 versus 4.
Spike planted.
All right, click from Papa Tweak rings out. Byzantine trades it back. It's all on Liler. Low HP and a Dream against this 1v3. Pretty healthy players for both. The jump corner works as Byzantine gets their second of the round.
Yeah, even when Neon's nerfed, you still got the Neon movement in the game, right? So. But yeah, you know, good round there from PA. Decided to fight north half of the map. I think that's a good strategy on this map. You as a team decided to pinch one side of the map and then be willing to retake. And yeah, you know, overall just good stuff there. You know, enjoy the cinematic view of the beautiful Fracture map right there. Great job on the prod team there. So
yeah, absolutely leveling out pistols on this map to 1 apiece. They'll look to convert. Let's get a low PA. Will look to get a low death round here with 4 bulldogs in hand.
All missiles away.
That 5 is a bulldog bonanza. If they can keep these alive, they'll have a really powerful bonus. The bulldogs up against the free guns of the L7 Classics. Both sides being a little wary here. Orbs being collected. Nelson will take that first contact here. There's a chunk of damage there to easy money. Only 30 HP now. Flashes out on through. Stun comes in. Byzantine is smoked off. Taking this first sweep. Yustin gets one. Zekker does trades back onto Yustin though with that classic. Close this is close. Easy miss money playing in this smoke. The timing here. This smoke's gonna break out. It's gonna be awkward. Byzantine wins it out though. The HP, low HP benefiting. Retired God gets another on the taco. Plume gets Zekker. It's all onto Liler once again, and Retired God finds their second of the round. And we'll grab the defuse. Inching closer to their alt. 5 of 9.
The PA alt economy is looking pretty healthy here to start out this half. I mean, 6 orbs already on their raise, and 5 going on their breach. So can't ask for a better start there from PA, other than maybe a couple more people living there on that last round. But still carrying over 3 bulldogs and potentially some, you know, upgraded pistols with the ghosts and some shields. So you know, still very winnable as we've seen in the past many times. Eco's no bounds in this series, so
By any
Yeah,
means
absolutely.
necessary.
We'll have to see, you know, L7. You know, will they just attack, start getting momentum like it did last map, or will PA have the answers to slow it down? So we're gonna potentially take some arcade control here. They do have the vice wall, but could just trip that and start raising those question marks. Couple players though will just manage to step through. It's all on Retired. Battling out with easy money, takes some damage and does get out. Maul is used. Papa Tweak gets Byzantine flying underneath. Looks like they're gonna get some full tower control now, battling it out. Oh, Papa Tweak finds Familia as well. Easy money finds Yustin. Very quickly into a 2 versus 4. The flash comes out. Fair God. Trying to make some work here from their spawn. Nova trying to work this flank. But Zekker's waiting for him and brings him down. Retired though, does find their option over Liler, but Papa Tweak finds their 3rd of the round. That'll get that first rifle round on the board.
yeah, I mean, pretty happy result there for PA. You know, you take 2 guns, get spiked down, you get a little extra money there. Force L7 to rebuy and take away a little bit of money there, but their economy's still looking strong here, so not a bad round by any means by L7.
Yeah, no, absolutely here because we have really first rifle round of the half now. Will be a pretty important one for building momentum. Oh, great first pick there by Yustin. Does take that initial advantage. We'll clear out. Papa Tweak is holding. We'll trade it back though. He's the other there. Oh, but great stun. Retired does clean up Papa Tweak, getting the numbers advantage back, but did take a bit of damage there for their trouble. Like though is leaning B. They're kind of lining up on this vice wall potentially. Does get popped. Taco's alone on site now, having a battle for their lives. Stun comes in, trying to flash on through, taking the space. We have 3 versus 3 postpoint, but the Rolling Thunder is available now for the defenders here. Will they invest it here? Both breaches low on HP. Everyone else relatively healthy.
Comes the reach
Here it comes. Storm Other flashed off is Retired. And Aftershocked off as well. Taco gets 1. Byzantine gets 1. No, the melee. All on Zekker versus Retired, and Retired wins it out.
Hey, you know, and the Clutch King coming through again. You know, he really wants that single season record there. So good stuff there on the side of PA. You know, good initial pick there, fighting for that space. A lot of really good ults online here for them as well. You know, they have Yustin and Byzantine ult, so can use that to clear a lot of space on these retakes. But worthy to note, there's a lot of very great alts and almost a full team full of alts on the side of L7, which will be really brutal to deal with here on the post plant and side takes. So
Yeah, absolutely. Here, man, you just chain these right. This could be the momentum. L7 needs to get their attack started, but is looking to blunt this momentum. Papa Tweak though will be the one to get the first pick this time onto Justin, returning the favor from the prior round. Stuns being traded. Here comes Easy Money trying to clear it. Running in this, run it back from a little deep though. Not gonna get that deep into sight though. Does get collected here, but oh, does reveal though.
You
Teo.
should run.
Here comes the KJ. Will they invest the orbital here, or are they just content to play retake? Oh, Papa Tweak, what a shot! What another great shot there. That was just
barely gets out
4
alive.
HP.
Area's
But
clear.
3 kills. The damage is done. It is a 5 versus 2. Gonna start building the ult orbs
Last
already
player
back up.
standing.
Easy Money finds retired. It's all
Planted.
onto Nova. Rifle in hand. Trying to take a fight. Ooh, finds Zekker. Now 2 away from there. Oh. Getting some damage done here. But this might be too much to do here. Getting flashed off as well. Might just need to save this rifle. Trying to find see ankles. Oops, he's one. Flash happens, and the flash is just too strong. Easy Money will clean them up. 8-9 now, the scoreline.
Yeah, I mean, really solid stuff there. Good initial fight by Papa Tweak. And then picking up that 2K on those people rotating after the KG out comes down was really vital there, and secured the round pretty easily from there. So PA forced into a save here. Still in their favor, but you know, likely it's going to look like we're going to be heading 9-9 with a buy round here next. So, but you know, like I said, the ecos do surprise us here. So.
Yeah, I mean, they
Who
do
knows?
also have that Showstopper and the Visalt, which they can get that online potentially. And these are powerful ults that can help turn these kind of rounds. So they still have to be navigated pretty delicately here by L7.
You want to fight it?
Breaking the util. Here comes the Cosmic Divide. He's going to take an aggressive space. Retired finds that first pick. That's one rifle that will be recovered. Numbers advantage. Paragon 9 HP energy gets this Liler down as well.
Spike down B.
Great 2 first picks there from Retired. Papa Tweak though will put an end to Retired God's rampage. The Showstopper coming in as well as the tail. Papa Tweak is just caught in a nightmare. Justin will get that kill before the ult takes him. Taco does get Nova, but it's Zekker and
Last
Nova.
player standing.
Justin gets Cell Taco, so it's all on Zekker in a 1 versus 3 spike. He's down on sight.
Yeah, this is a very tough round to win, and maybe Zekker's considering just saving here and being content with the 10-8 game here, which is what it's looking like here. So, you know, once again, an
30
eco
seconds left.
turning on its head here, and as you'd expect, as the series has shown, ecos know no bounds.
Yeah, I mean, the Showstopper really kind of helping get that done as well. But Showstopper on the tail helping acquire that. You know, showing the power of
10
ults
seconds
to
left.
upset the economic balance. Both sides going to be content to stay on their separate corners as we get ready to go to the next round.
Thrifty.
3 Papa Tweak though is 3 away from his ult again. Retired 3 away from his. Easy 3 from
My
theirs.
ballistics
Again,
are
we're
easy
familiar
kills.
1 away from
If
theirs.
they
I mean, we're
don't,
again just right
yes.
back into
You can't complain.
another cycle of powerful ult. The orbital strike is still on the board here.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the biggest kind of round difference maker there was Phoenix kind of going on the other side of that Astro Wall, untradeable from the teammates, gives up a gun. And then, you know, Retired God's able to get value out of that, getting 2 picks, stopping
I am
the
with
plant, and then from there, the util dump ensued. So,
Yeah, absolutely here. Like a B split here. Z-Money gets 1. Papa Tweak gets brought low, but Papa Tweak trades immediately 2 back. Just trading their duelist immediately, getting them that numbers advantage here.
Turret down.
Turret is taking contact for them as well. Liler's gonna get spiked down very quickly into a 3 versus 4. Moy though does have their like powerful ults available for both sides once again. One from CT now are the defenders. Holding. Zekker up in heaven. Flashes being traded back and forth by the two breaches. Shots now being traded back and forth. Stun's coming in retired. Shots trying to jump through the stun. So I think barely avoid that.
It looks like
Time
PA's
though is
just
ticking
gonna-
down. This might have to be a save, and it's looking like it. Tired trying to get some damage down, maybe trying to keep him honest, but another save here. Both teams pretty economically fragile, content to keep what they have here. Still high impact ults available.
I think ultimately, you know, it's kind of playing the long game here a little bit with the econ. You know, while it'd be nice to try to maybe win a round that's pretty hard to win. You know, you save some ultimates. You know, maybe when you have a better bit of a chance to push on site and follow them up here on the side of PA. So pretty good save there in my opinion. You know, round will go to L7. You know, bringing it 1 point closer as we go into the next round here.
Absolutely. Working on through again, working on this B site hit. The players kind of holding tight angles on A from the defenders, but nothing's going to come from that. Familio needs to come up big once again here. Might be a fake here setting up here. We might get the KJ alt fake. Yeah, we are at least going to try to bait out the orbital strike here. Oh, they're going to orbital strike it and Teo Molly. A little bit of an overuse of util there. Now we'll get a ton of rotates. But now they realize they've been tricked. Yahtzee gets that first pick onto the entering easy money. Lively now has to be the point of the spear coming on through. Gets out. Oh, the arsenal will be taken away here. Weapons have been jammed. Trying to flash to buy time is Liler. Getting stunned up as well. The classics ring out. Saltaco still gets 2 though. Familia just straight back. Palpatine gets 1 on retired. Tactically, it's a 2 versus 2. And there still is this tail available.
Go ahead.
It will be used here, trying to force them off. So are the mollies. Palpatine needs to get some damage done. Oh, Familio gets the big 3K there to bring them to 11.
Yeah, I mean,
No.
it started to look really promising there from the side of L7 with the amount of post plant that they had there, but you know, Familio hits 2 big shots there, and the people in main to finish the job for PA. So overall, a really good performance there on the side of PA to recover and kind of the dire straits there with all that util being dumped down. So
Yeah, absolutely there. I mean, Zeker maybe a bit of an overfight there. It was just a scant few seconds away from those rockets, which are so powerful in the post plant. But time would have been tight on that, so I can understand the desire to fight. 11-9 for PA, so they look to bring themselves to map point here. Rifles up for both sides, though. I do have the rolling thunder here. Does Liler. Justin 1 away from that showstopper, retired 1 away from his own rolling thunder. Easy money once again, only 1 away from that Phoenix ult. Palpatine trying to take this initial duel, trying to make something happen for his team. Byzantine is just going to smoke that off, deny that challenge. Going under now, both sides playing it pretty cagey. A very significant round as we get down to about a minute left here. This will end in a B end for our attackers here on L7.
Off your feet!
Here it comes.
Joke's over!
Rolling
You're
Thunder.
dead.
Placing alarm box.
Immediately realizes there's no one on site. Fighting back site now is the Phoenix. But Byzantine will bring that, will put a stop to that ult. It's going to be a 5 versus 5 retake. Oh, this plant will go down. Lyra's going to get, no, Lyra does not get plant down before all that util brings them down. Justin and Byzantine also find one. It's very quickly into a 2 versus 5 here. Tired, still kind of prepped.
Concealment.
Taco gonna need to make something happen here. Trying to cover Zeker. Getting plants down, but how more stuff rolls in. They can try to secure this round. Give it a match point, and they will get to map point.
Yeah, I
We'll
mean,
now have 3
Flawless.
chances.
yeah, I mean, really great job there on the side of PA there. I mean,
Match point.
it gives them a really good shot at giving themselves a chance at playoffs here, following this match day on to the final match day here. You know, so not to cast or curse it here, but they have put themselves in a very advantageous position with L7 Econ kind of being in shambles here. Not a lot of great guns. So,
Yep, 2
you know,
Vandals,
we'll
but
see.
they are in the hands of Papa. One of them is in the hands of Papa Tweaks. That's always a scary thing.
Absolutely.
Papa Tweak playing ready, trying to take a fight here. Easy money storming on through. Running in with that Spectre is pretty powerful here.
You want to fight it?
But Justin gets the first.
Out of charges.
Oh, finds another one through the smoke on Delilah, does Justin. Trying to put a stamp on this one. Quickly into a 3 versus 5. The spike is down in that smoke too.
Does have Razor here too.
As the showstopper, Justin gets the
Another.
third. Gets the fourth. Can they get an ace to finish this off? Still has the stopper. It's all on Sal Taco. Does have the rifle, but it is a 1 versus 5. And the sheer wall is still there. Everything to do does Taco. Showstopper invested, trying to chase and clear. Taco 30 seconds left, trying to make something
30
happen
seconds
here.
left.
It's gonna be so tough. Coming underneath. Could potentially get the timing up, but I think they all realize that probably on B at this point. Here's the steps. Here's the flash. Jump spotting. And Justin will collect the ace
Defenders win.
to take map number 2 to level our match day at 1-1. PA keep their playoff chances alive.
Yeah, I mean, that was just really great gameplay on the side of PA there. Justin coming up huge time and time again with clutches from their Tide God and Pamilio as well to finish with a 1-1 there, which I think they'll be very, very happy with. And, you know, fellow player of mine, Emilio, was a lot of fun to cast tonight. Was this your first stream match in VDC?
Yeah, first stream, first interview.
Very cool, very cool. How was the player experience with your first time?
It was really cool, to be honest. I thought about it for like 2 rounds, and I completely forgot we were being streamed until like the very end when you guys asked if who to interview. So yeah, it didn't really. I don't think it really affected us too much.
Good mindset to have.
Yeah.
Hard fought match day there. Not much between these two teams. Any adjustments you made from map 1 to 2 to get it across the board that time?
Yeah, I mean, so it's no secret that our team's like really new because we made some like last season changes and everything like that. So I think one of the things that every team is working on is always like, you know, playing together and fighting together. And I mean, map 1, we were just talking about it in our call. Like, it was super winnable for us. We were just taking ones that we shouldn't have. We were pushing up. We weren't doing a buddy system. And I was like, hey guys, all we need to do is just buddy system on Fracture. Like, it's a little bit more easy because you have the breach and you let the flashes and the stuns and everything like that. So yeah, that's why I just reminded them, hey, like, we know we've played Fracture. We've done well on Fracture. I mean, we took Chada OT, even though it was our first time like running that comp, and the 5 of us, we never ran that comp before in scrims or anything, and we took them to OT. So like, I was like, this is super winnable. We just play together and we're chilling. So yeah, that's honestly, that's the only adjustment I made. Is just I just want to see our team play together more, and easy win. And then Justin was on an ace for the last one. I'm like, yo, I'll jump for you. We'll get the ace for him. You saw me with my knife out, just like awkwardly just jumping out. I was like, dude, let's jump for this guy. Jump for this guy. It's literally 1v5.
Absolutely.
We throw this. I mean, we're just not. We don't deserve playoff. We don't deserve it anything. So yeah.
It was gonna be a clip either way.
Yeah, exactly. Either way.
Yeah, the eco rounds tended to be like really huge round wins for both sides. I mean, L7 squeaked probably more, I'd say, on Lotus, and then yourselves on Fracture. You know, was there a lot of thought process into kind of like designated coordinating pushes with your ecos there on Fracture? Obviously, it's really important to fight for orbs. Was that kind of like a big objective of the team in Fracture?
To be honest, it was more like we knew they were gonna fight for orbs because that's like the smart thing to do. So we would, I mean, if you saw us, right? Like, me and Biz would push the other side while Paco and the Nova and Justin, the 3 of them, would push on the other side and make a lot of noise for us, and we would just try to crunch them. And honestly, there was one where they, like, I think Paco just went insane, just got a nice deagle kill on Phoenix, and then just like absolutely, and we just used ults to close out the round. So there wasn't a whole lot of thought other than like, hey, we know they're gonna probably go for these orbs. Let's just try to crunch them on one side. If it doesn't work, all good. It's just our eagle. Just our eco. We only have deagles and stuff, or maybe like a stinger. But worked out pretty well. I will say for Lotus, that was part of the whole, like, we're just taking fights on our own because we're like, oh, they're on deagles, they're on an eco or something like that. But we should have given, it's L7, right? They're a very strong team. They're like number 2 for a reason, and so we should have given them a little more respect. Map 1, where we just taking a lot of 1v1s, and we just stopped doing that map 2. So yeah, map 1, we have that mindset. Map 1 where we win map 1, it's a 2-0, and suddenly we're feeling a lot better. But honestly, like I said, 1-1, we'll take that any day because a lot of stuff going against us as like a new team that hasn't played together too much. We scrimmed definitely, but we just don't have the experience of L7. We don't have the map pool of L7. So I'm glad we're able to make it close on Lotus and take away map 2 from them.
Good attitude to have here as we get ready. 1 match day left. Your future not entirely in your own hands, but still more control. Still a reasonable amount of control as you prep for 1 final match day for a chance at playoffs. And once you make there, anything can happen.
Including L7 getting first round. I'm kidding.
I don't think they physically can't get first round, unfortunately.
Oh, sure,
Yeah,
they're right.
they have a
Oh,
first round
man,
bye.
They were able to get
Yeah.
past the curse.
They
Oh, no.
can bypass the curse, but you know, a potential curse in play potentially if they can squeak the number 1 seed from High Tide. There is the old folklore of L7 getting knocked out in the first round, so we'll see how that plays out when it comes to playoffs. But you know, exciting match days coming in Apprentice here. You know, for the final match day, a lot of playoff potential and fighting amongst the seedings here, kind of through that 3 through 6 spot. So, you know, VDC, stay tuned. I think that'll do it for us tonight. Striker,
Yep,
got anything before we
absolutely.
go?
Yeah, no, just stay tuned here. It's last. I think we still have a Prospect Grand Final upcoming, and then it's the last Wednesday with the last match days for both Apprentice and Expert, and then we will be into some more exciting playoff action to bring Season 7 to a close. So, everyone, thanks for joining us here on this Monday night. Have a good rest of your week. We'll see you probably Wednesday at the latest. Striker, thanks for joining us. Was Flimio, Brimmy, and Trico and Karumi helping us with production. So have a great night, everybody.
Yep.
Thank you,
peace.
everyone.